Muslim driving school.
There is a quiet revolution taking place in Britain today. In the old mill towns in the north of England, there's the sound of the revving engines of change.
Oh, come on, today would be nice.
Increasing numbers of women from traditional Muslim communities have been seizing the steering wheel, grasping the opportunities their mothers never had.
As a young 18-year-old, I promised myself whatever I wasn't allowed to do, I would let my children do. And I think I've kept my promise to myself, to that young girl.
Making huge strides forward, one small step at a time.
That's good.
I did it.
Tonight, Samia has to pass her test in time for her best friend's wedding.
I really need a car. By her wedding, at least. My uncle, he keeps saying to me, no, we're going to get you, your first car budget is £300. I'm like, I don't think so. I'm like, nothing underneath £2,000.
Burnley's first Asian woman driving instructor, Zaida, is hoping to add another successful driver to her list.
This is Zaida's pass list, so we've gone up to 257.
Slip it into one, slip it into one, slip it into one.
Grandmother Taslima is juggling driving lessons, the builders, and arranging a visit from her mum, the first in 45 years.
Where are you, Mum? I love you. I miss you. I hope you get visa.
As we take to the road with Muslim driving school. For most people, learning to drive is a key rite of passage. Every year, 6.5 million of us struggle to memorise the highway code and learn clutch control.
It's not very good.
But learning to drive demands concentration. An 18-year-old Bradford girl, Samia, has other things on her mind.
Oh, that Bentley's sexy.
She's been learning to drive for over a year with her long-suffering instructor, Yaqub.
Both hands on the steering.
Oops.
And keeping alert would be useful.
Oops. That woke me up, didn't it? I'm a bit of a party animal, I can say. Yes! I just want to have my own car and go for long drives and rave music.
That was very easy, wasn't it?
It's just the freedom of just getting somewhere where you want to go without having to beg for a lift or wait for someone.
Very steady, slow. Cover the brakes.
She's a challenging student for Yaqub.
She's quite a forward sort of person, and I do enjoy her lessons because some people are just boring. They listen to what you say and then they'll do it, but she does actually talk, but she talks a bit too much at times, basically.
Samia's Pakistani-born father has strong views on how women should behave.
My father thinks women shouldn't be on the road. They can't drive. And I think women need to stick together and say, look, we can do the same thing what you can do, definitely.
Street sign, yeah?
But if she's to prove her father wrong, Samia's driving is going to have to improve dramatically. As more Muslim women learn to drive, the demand for female instructors has increased.
Stop. Good grief, that was excellent.
And Zaida Qureshi blazed a pioneering trail in Burnley.
If it's safe to do so,
18 years ago, she became the first female Muslim driving instructor in the town.
Some people think, oh, it's called a three-point turn, so I've got to do it in three, I've got to do it. But you don't have to do it in three, it's actually called a turning in the road. So you can do it in more than three.
And she's still surprised by how little freedom her all-female students often have.
The phone will go and I'll pick up, is Mrs. Qureshi there? Yes, I'm speaking. I need lessons for my wife. And they take complete charge of their wife's tuition. And I feel like saying to them, you know, is your wife dumb? Doesn't she have a tongue? Can't she speak for herself?
What do you think?
No, I don't think.
It used to irritate me. When I first started, I'm thinking, well, she's learning to drive, why is he in charge?
Now, you have to think this through yourself.
Learning to drive means being assertive and decisive, which doesn't always come naturally to Zaida's pupils.
When they come to a junction, they look at me, and even if it's clear, they look at me and it's just, shall I go? And you say, if it's clear, go. If it's not, wait. But they want me to verify that they can go. And it's their decision, but they don't like taking that decision. And I think that's because they don't take it in their lives as well.
Oh, it's mosque day today. We're never going to find anywhere to park today.
One of her pupils is 18-year-old Tasmia Chowdhury. Tasmia came to England from Pakistan 4 years ago, and she's seizing the opportunities in her new life here.
Stop.
I never used to think women can drive, to be honest with you, because they never used to go out, never used to work.
Tasmia's test is just 3 weeks away.
Be safe place, Mira.
And passing will open up new horizons.
It's freedom for them, just to enjoy their lives and not to rely on other people all of the time.
But Tasmia's still making too many mistakes, and Zaida's got a lot of work to do.
Slip into one, it's sharper than it looks.
58-year-old grandmother Taslima has been learning to drive for 4 months.
She never ever thought about driving a car. But she had a problem with the car control. She don't remember which pedal is which pedal.
Brake, 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 brake.
I try my best to not confuse, but the time comes and I confuse.
Taslima has been struggling with the basics on a local industrial estate.
Girls, second gear.
She urgently needs to learn to drive to help her husband, who has become ill with diabetes. And now she's got the builders in.
New bar, new tiling, and new mirror. Nice mirror, brother. And when you
Ramadan is a few weeks away. Never want to do things by halves, she wants to redecorate the whole house in time for the month of fasting.
my room all in the mess.
It's taken 17 lessons, but Taslima's finally made it onto Bradford's main
That
roads.
was slightly late steering.
Her reluctance to exceed 15 miles an hour
There's no problem now, yeah?
is trying even Ali's patience.
You look mirror too long.
Okay,
You look mirror,
too long.
like, look at me. I said, look the mirror, you sit like this.
Yes.
No, then you don't know where it's coming from.
Taslima still has a lot to learn about driving.
Look there, you're not looking there. Where is car going? Yeah.
Gear 3 and 4 and reversing and lots of things to do yet. Lots of things to do. Trying my best. I'll be a driver. I'll be a driver one day.
Stop. Well done.
Zaida was just 2 when her large family came over from Pakistan in 1963 so that her dad could work in Bradford's mills.
Proper big family. Look at that. That's all of us.
At the time, they were one of only 3 Pakistani families living in the area, and were all squeezed into a single one up, one down. Coming to England was a shock to her mum's system.
Too much snow and too much foggy.
Dark.
No dog, very, very dark.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
Asian shop.
Oh, yeah.
No fruit, no vegetable, no everything. The freezer, no sateen. To be honest,
Oh,
Just
tin
tin
veg.
tin veg, yeah. All English shop, no Christian clothes shop, nothing, no jewelry shop, nothing.
Zaida just wanted to do what the English girls around her were doing, but her father was horrified.
So when I wanted to learn to drive, oh, my dad went ballistic. What do you want to learn to drive for? I said, I just do want to learn to drive. And he goes, well, I'm here, your brother's here, we'll take you everywhere you want to go. And in the end, after about, I don't know, a few months of nagging, finally gave in and booked my first lesson for me. But he chose the instructor. And I said to my dad, oh, Sunday, please take me out, Dad. We have no L plates, beta. No worries, Dad, I've got red felt tip, white paper. I'd made my own L plates. And then he'd say to me, keep to the left. They used to make me drive in the gutter. Dad, no, keep to the left, beta. L mean left. I said, no, Dad, L doesn't mean left, L means learner. L mean left. Oh, he's lovely, my dad.
Oh my God, weather is horrendous, buddy.
Zaida turned her driving passion into her profession, joined by her husband Khalid. Over the past 17 years, they've got more than 600 learners through their tests, with him teaching the men and her the women.
This is Aida's pass list. So we've gone up to 257. When we got married, long time ago, I did ask her, does she want to work of her own choice?
Look how wide your turn was there.